Hello Internet, welcome back to another episode of Pokemon White version. In the last episode, we explored everything there was to do on the Village Bridge as well as Route 12 and made it here to Lacunosa Town. This time, we're going to be seeing everything there is to do here in town. If you will let me talk to you, welcome to Lacunosa Town. In this town, people live as methodically as clockwork from morning to night. If you live your life soaking up sunlight, you can sleep very well at night. Alright, let's head into this first house. There's no one here. Let's keep talking to people around here. There are a lot of people in the world, and there are just as many different characteristics and ideas. True. Literally true. I don't have anything to do ever since I took a post here. Since nobody goes outside at night, it's very peaceful. Alright. My Pokemon always goes out for fun without me. I bet he's talking about Minccino up here, huh? Gahoo Gahoo! So true. That Minccino knows what it's talking about. My grandma loves to tell old stories. She makes me listen to her long stories all the time. That's awesome. You should be more respectful of your grandma. My grandma tells stories and they're always good. Along the road ahead, there's a coastline that fishing fans love. Plunk. That's the sound of that my fishing rod makes. I like to hear it every day. At night, a scary monster comes out of the big hole, so you have to go home and be good. Oh good, it only eats naughty people, that's good. God, Pokemon is such a pleasant world. All the bad guys just get eaten by a dragon at night. Politics would be so much simpler. Well, hello there, young traveler. Would you like to hear an old story of Lacunosa Town? Bear with me, because I'm an old lady who likes telling tales the old-fashioned way. Yes, I love my grandma. There's a great big hole at the back of this town. A long time ago, a huge meteor fell from the sky and made the big hole. A very scary monster was hiding inside the meteor. People say the monster appeared in the village at night, bringing a cold wind, and it stole away people and Pokemon. So the villagers built big walls to keep the monster out and made a rule that no one could go out after dark. Of course, nobody nowadays believes in such things, but you know, even now, the people of this town stay inside after dark. Isn't that strange? I guess old stories and old traditions have some influence on our current life. Interesting. As you saw in the last episode, everybody would be inside their homes or the Pokemon Center if we were to come here at any other time of day. This place becomes a ghost town at night. Methodical and orderly. That's one way to describe it. Did I heal? I didn't. I also didn't get the Pokemon in my party that I needed. Uh-oh. I decided to put Darunia in the PC and get Dwebble out because we're going to be needing Cut and Strength. Superior may have Strength now, but I'm not taking that step of teaching anyone in the team Cut. Anyway, we've seen pretty much everything there is to see in Lacunosa Town at this point. Let's head out to Route 13. Yet another route that has this awesome song. You know, normally I'd complain that there's like an area in this game that doesn't have unique music because this game is sort of iconic for having unique music for most locations. But I'm fine with this song being repeated a couple hundred times because I love this song so much. I'm pretty sure this is the only thing we need Cut for. Get the Max Ether. Alright, I'm going to get Darmanitan back in the party now. Turn around, turn around, turn around, turn around. Or not, that's fine. Alright. I sort of want to avoid the trainers here on Route 13 while I can. We're going to be going over the Pokemon and the trainers here a little bit later since, you know, we're only here to solve a little bit of a problem that we heard from Lacunosa Town, or at least a little bit of a mystery, right? Because I think a mystery is all we really got out of Lacunosa Town. Is that guy a trainer? I don't... He could be an artist. Hey, what's that? A letter fell from the sky. Sure. I think that's for a side quest that we'll be doing later, so... Sure, buddy. We want to head up here. And grab this. Prism Scale. This is the item that you need to trade a Feebas holding in order to evolve it into Milotech. Okay, this is what we need strength for, I think. We're also going to need strength in what we have coming up, but at least this makes a shortcut. It would have been easier to just come back and get Darunia and the party back there, I guess, but welcome to the Giant Chasm. If we head up here, there's this big bridge looking out over the fog. I don't know what it is with Pokemon games and having bridges looking over the creepy areas, because they had this in Generation 4 too with the Wellspring Cave. Not Wellspring Cave, that's in this game. Well, the Something Cave. It's just a little weird. It might be a Japanese culture thing, I don't know, but it's strange either way. Let's head in here. The Giant Chasm is one of the best locations to go in the post-game if you want to catch some strong Pokemon. We're gonna go ahead and use Strength here at the entrance. This is not the correct way. You could probably tell what way is the correct way just by looking at it. This is not the Super Repels. I have to keep in mind that the cursor doesn't stay like locked on the item, it stays locked in the position it's in. A Star Piece. We have quite a few of those. That's good to sell to the Maniac in Icera City. If we head up here, there's another Strength Rock. Another Star Piece. I was not aware there were so many Star Pieces in here. That's actually great, though. These are good items. Don't worry too much about the interior section of this cave. It's not really a huge maze, it's more just a big circle. Comet Shard? It's just an even more expensive Comet piece. Alright, this is the main thing you want to grab here before heading to the correct area, though. Surf all the way down here, maybe here. Maybe. I'm gonna spray a Repel. Maybe? No, that's the correct way. Wait. Was I supposed to go all the way in the circle and I just didn't know? I'm sure I'm missing something here. Jumping down this cliff, I don't know exactly where I'm going, but I remember there being a really good item in here that I want to pick up. If the Repel would please just go for 201 steps even, just a little more. That's all I need from you. Let's push this in so we have an easy way to get back to those stairs. Okay, Excadrill, sure. I was hoping for an item, that's the only reason I kept running directly into it, but can never have too many Excadrills. Alright, there's not even a hidden item there, really? Well, there is one here. I should have guessed. I thought the stairs were here that went down to that door. I guess not. Item. Dark Gem. Don't think we have any Dark-type moves, but okay. Apparently I'm just wrong. I thought there was an important item to grab in here other than those Star Pieces and Comet Shard, but I guess not. That's fine. Alright. We are about to head into the maze portion of the Giant Chasm. This is already sort of a maze, you know? It's possible to get lost on the interior section, but it's not necessarily likely. But we're about to get into the actual confusing part. Welcome to the exterior of the Giant Chasm. I love that this place uses the Dragon Spyro Tower music. I love it so much. Okay. Grab a Max Elixir here. You're gonna have to just kind of look at the screen to know where I'm going, because I'm about to start going over the wild Pokemon. Well, that's a convenient duo. It's a completely random chance that we just happen to run into Solrock and Lunatone, but okay. Those aren't what I'm going over first. Piloswine is one of the best ice types. It knows Earthquake on capture, can evolve immediately through the move relearner if you give it Ancient Power, gets Rock Slide and Ice Fang, and while it can't learn Icicle Crash without breeding, it's damn good anyway. Sneasel has Night Slash already, but it only gets Icy Wind, Ice Beam, and Blizzard as Ice-type moves without breeding in this game. It's a good user of the moves it does get, but is lacking 2 of its best moves. Luckily, we are getting the Razor Claw to evolve it pretty soon. Delibird sucks. Bad stats, bad abilities, bad type, and only present as a move. Through level up, at least. It doesn't even get same type attack bonus. Present can be 40 power, 80 power, 120 power, or it can heal the opponent. Why you would use that over return is anybody's guess, but feel free. Jinx is just good. Fast, good special stats, a great offensive typing. You already have most good moves it can get through TM too. Through Surf, you can find Seal. It's outclassed and forgettable, and while its evolution is a good offensive type, Steel itself isn't really cut out for this late in the game. Dugong is slightly better, but if you don't have a weather team, look elsewhere. Clefairy is fun. It learns tons of good moves, gets all of its level up moves through Heart Scales, and can be caught holding a Moonstone. Clefable can also be found in Dark Grass, but catch Clefairy, it's a stone evolution. Mamoswine is worse to catch here than Piloswine. Yeah. It's a good Pokemon, but just catch Piloswine in Dark Grass later in the dungeon, honestly. Ditto is a terrible Pokemon to use, but if you're planning on doing any breeding without access to egg moves, catch one. Metang is encountered in the mid-level 60s. Level it up once, and you have one of the best Pokemon in the game on your hands. Speak of the devil. Its stats can't be lowered thanks to its ability Clear Body. It has fantastic moves, a great typing for attack and defense, and a cool signature move in Meteor Mash. You can also find Metagross here, 10 levels weaker than the Metang you can find. Metang will evolve in 1 level anyway, don't bother looking for one. Alright, I'm actually lost. I do want to catch a Ditto here, so hopefully I run into one. The Pokemon here are strong enough that they're breaking through my Repel, because almost every Pokemon here is in its mid-level 60s, except for that Audino I fought before. Which is just great. I'm not entirely sure what signs I should be looking for to know I'm going the right way. Not even sure if it's worth spraying repels. By the way, if you were thinking about catching Metang here, it has a 3 out of 255 catch rate, the same as most legendary Pokemon, so good luck. I mean that genuinely, good luck. TM03 Psyshock, that's an 80 power Psychic type move that attacks using the target's physical defense stat. Pretty much just the Psychic variant of Secret Sword, except slightly weaker, I think. I just don't know. So much of the Giant Chasm just looks the same. It's hard to tell when you are or are not going the correct way. Not even gonna bother spraying another Repel because again, I want to catch a Ditto and it's just, I don't know. The fog only makes it more confusing too. Maybe. I had it. I'm pretty sure I was on the right path there. That's fine. I'm gonna cut ahead to when I find a Ditto, because I need to catch one of those before leaving. Found it, finally. I don't know how rare Ditto is here, but I seem to remember finding it all the time when I was a kid, so I don't know. Guess I'll throw a Quick Ball. Looking at the Pokeballs I have, I'm actually kind of in a bad spot for where I am, because if you couldn't have guessed, the Giant Chasm does have a Pokemon that I want to catch, other than Ditto. Oh my god, another shiny Pokemon! What a shock! Okay. So it has Vanillish's base stats. Could it survive Flash Cannon? I guess we'll see. I want to weaken it. It's about the same level. We do have EVs on Strawberry. Okay. It's going for Flash Cannon too, but again, we have EVs on Strawberry. Yeah, you can just see how much of a difference those EVs make. Okay. I'll just throw an Ultra Ball. Nustball wouldn't do anything at this point in the game. And not a single shake. Okay, I'm gonna cut ahead to when I actually catch it, because it's about to knock out Vanillish, and that's embarrassing. All it took was threatening it with a Zekrom. Also, I realized I kept calling Vanillish Vanillux, or Vanillux Vanillish, which is embarrassing. Has the ability to reconstitute its entire cellular structure to transform into whatever it sees. That's cool. I don't know why it has no footprint when it very clearly touches the ground. I'm not gonna name it, I really like the name Ditto. That fight also reminded me that I should reteach Thunder Wave to Zekrom. That's gonna be really helpful in this area, and it would have been helpful against Ditto too. Alright, now let's see if I can't get to the correct spot here. Well, I can't with the encounters like this. Oh, another Ditto. Higher level too. What a joy. Alright. Okay, we're back here. I think up that cliff is the correct choice. By up, I mean down, but, you know, it's facing north and it's like a 2D game. Well, it's a 3D game technically, but it's like meant to give off the illusion that it's 2D. I don't know. We missed an item there. That's fine. Let's go down here. No, I'm not in the right place. Okay, I thought I was. That's fine. God, this place is annoying. This place's encounters are the first time I've, like, actually thought about, like, raising my Pokemon up with cheats. Just because the repels aren't working and it's getting annoying. I won't. I want to keep going without, like, rare candying as long as I can, but, you know, it gets to a point where it gets very tempting. I think we're back at the entrance now. Okay, that's probably for the best. Sort of a refresh. Alright, we can grab this item now. Carbos. Never have enough of those, except we can because we're at the point in the game where that's probably not going to be too useful, but that's fine. Oh, another Ditto. They're just appearing all over the place now that I don't need one anymore. This item. TM13 Ice Beam. Thank God I didn't miss that again. That is the TM I was looking for on the interior. I don't know why I thought it was inside, but good thing I found it. Okay, now the issue is just finding the correct path. Words cannot describe how much I hate this place. The layout of it, at least. I love the dungeon itself. The dungeon itself is really neat. It's just like... it's a pain in the ass to make your way around the entire place. There's an item down there, which means it's probably the correct way to go. Oh my god! I'm gonna scream. I'm not actually gonna, but, like, you know, it's like an impulse. Oh! Who would have fucking thought? Alright. Around here. Max Revive. It's a good item. Still not the correct way to go. Where is the correct way to go? It's like the first time I felt like hopelessly lost in a Pokemon game in a while. Shit. Wait, I know where I have to go, I think. I think I see the correct path. If the wild Pokemon would stop. Okay, I want to head through here and down here. Next time on Pokemon White version, we find out where we are.